Well, today is the day that we take some time to honor our veterans. In the Griffin Museum of Science and Industry, they're highlighting some special artifacts from the U-505 submarine.
This is such a cool exhibit. Gabby joining us live from the museum with more. Hey, Gabby.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, we're deep into the Museum of Science and Industry right now, and yeah, it's an exhibit where you've been before, you're going to remember it, and I have been here before, and it still makes me say wow when I come in. U-505 submarine. I'm with Dr. Jula Saradakis. Let's talk about your curator here at the museum. Let's talk about how the museum acquired this and what it means for folks when they come in and what they learn about.
Sure. So the sub came to us in 1954. It was in New Hampshire naval yards. It was brought through the Great Lakes, parked on the 57th Street Bridge, and then one night on September 2nd, 1954, hauled across Lakeshore Drive and parked right next to the museum where it opened as an exhibit. And we brought it indoors in 2004 to protect it from the elements. And now the exhibit is a powerful way to learn about the ingenuity, the challenges, and just what it was like for everyone who was involved in naval warfare during World War II, but especially the Battle of the Atlantic.
When people come in, of course, they're able to go around and see the different displays and really sit there and listen to the stories. But you have something, a behind-the-scenes look for us this morning, some artifacts that you have. Can you explain what you have on the table here next to us?
Sure. So these are two artifacts from the U-505 archives. And this first one is a watercolor that was painted by a crew member on the USS Guadalcanal, which was the aircraft carrier part of the task group that captured the sub. His name was Alan Stevens, and it was painted only about 3 days after the capture of the sub. Pretty good, and it kind of makes you wonder what was going through the minds and the feelings of all those crew members who were involved in the battle and capture of the sub.
And that document.
Yeah, and the document is a telegram to the USS Pillsbury from the Secretary of the Navy on behalf of President Truman, letting them know that Germany had surrendered, and that was May 8th, 1945. That was the end of World War II in Europe.
Quickly, for folks at home, I think this is a great place to spend Veterans Day and remember those who have served, because this isn't just for people who served on the sea. It's for every service member, correct?
That is, yes, that is exactly right. This stands as a National War Memorial honoring all service members, both men and women who served in both World Wars.
Thank you so much for your time. Okay,
thank you.
Veterans get in free all year round here at MSI, not just today on Veterans Day, which I think is great. I will toss it back to you.
All right, thank you, Gabby. And of course, we want to give a shout out to Gabby's dad, David Primus. He was a Marine infantryman for 5 years. He started in the Marine Security Forces, right, Gabby, in Guam, and then ended as a corporal in the Weapons Company, 3rd Battalion, 9th Regiment. Do you want to say anything to your dad this morning?
You know, that's a mouthful, Natalie, so I'm impressed you were able to say that all. Thank you, Dad, for your service. Thank you, everyone who has served our great country. We wouldn't be here without you, and you hold such a special place in my heart, so thank you very much.
You and your dad look so much alike,
they do,
too.
right.
So cute. Thank you, Gabby.